Hello students, welcome to Pathak's Computer Academy online classes. In the previous video, we learned about the Insert tab and the functionality in it. Today we will see the Page Layout tab in detail. So, in this, the contents we will cover are themes, page setup, page background, paragraph, and arrange. So let's start. The third tab in the ribbon is the Page Layout tab. As the name suggests, page layout describes how each page of your document will appear when it is printed. Okay? That's why you can customize the page orientation, either portrait or landscape, paper size, either letter size, A4 size, and many more, and page margins depending on how you want your document to appear. So I think it is very clear why page layout tab is necessary. These are the contents under the page layout tab. We will discuss each of them one by one. So first of all, themes. On the page layout tab, in the themes group, click the themes button. Move the mouse pointer over the many themes available. MS Word enables you to preview the themes in your document via the live preview feature. And when you're satisfied with the theme, click the theme you want to take as permanent. I am going to describe with example. This is my document. So I'm going to change the theme of whole document. So how? Go to the page layout. All the option available in page layout like themes, page setup, page background, paragraph, and arrange are appeared. In theme section, you have to click on themes. A drop-down menu list will be appear. You can move your mouse pointer throughout the various themes. As you can see that when I move mouse pointer from one theme to another, the preview of the document gets changed. Okay, you can see this. So based on your requirement, you can change the theme of your whole document. As I have taken Oriel, so for the permanent change, I have to click on that. That's all. Now my whole document are changed accordingly. Okay. Now move on the next topic. So what is page orientation? As the name suggests, how you look your page, either vertical design or in horizontal design. So Word offers two-page orientation option, landscape and portrait. Landscape means the page is oriented horizontally, while portrait means the page is oriented vertically. And how to do this? I'm going to give you a practical orientation. So, this is your page. By default, the orientation of the page is vertical. That means portrait. So, you have to go on page layout tab. After that, in page setup option, the orientation button have to be clicked. Now two options are given, portrait and landscape. Here by default a portrait is already taken. Now I am going to change landscape. Now you can see that my page are oriented horizontally. Okay. So it is very easy to do this. I'm going to choose portrait again. Now, the next one is page size. Again, as the name suggests, if you want to change the size of your page as per your need, then this option can be choose. By default, the page size of a new document is 8.5 inches into 11 inches. This is a by default size of a letter. But depending on your project, you can adjust your document page size. How? Let us check. Okay. Now, go to the page layout tab. In page setup column, here size button is available. Click on that. You can see that in a drop down menu list, there are various size are available. By default, it is 8.5 into 11, which is a part of letter. You can take ledger 17 into 11, legal, statement, executive. More often, person use A4 size sheet. I'm going to take this. Now, the size of the page will be 8.27 into 11.69. Now, the changes will occur. Other than this, if you don't want the pre-formatted size of the page, you can change manually from here. Click on more paper size. Now here, there are three tabs available in page setup dialog box. Margin, paper and layout. Choose paper tab. Now from here, you can change the width of the page and here height of the page and then click on OK. That's all. I think it is very clear to you how to change the size of the page. This is the same thing that I have already covered. Now, next one is page margin. So what is margin? A margin is the space between the text and the edge of your document. Once again, by default, a new document's margin are set to normal. What it is? It means it has a 1 inch space between the text and each edge. But again, depending on your needs, Word allows you to change your document's margin size. So how? Let us check. If I'm going to see what is my by default margin of the document or the page, go to the page layout tab, click on margin button. Now this is normal. From top it is 1 inch, from left it is 1 inch, bottom 1 inch, right 1 inch. Now the effect will occur. Okay. Other than this, you can also choose all other margin available. I have taken, let's take narrow. Now, you can see that from the starting of the page and the latter starts are have margins 0.5 inch. Okay. And if I have taken again normal, now it changes. The difference between the edge and the statement is now wide. Okay. Other than this, you can also manage custom margin. Click on margin button. Again, paper setup will appear. In the margin tab, you can select top, left, bottom, right, and change accordingly. Okay. So I think margin, orientation, size are very clear to you. I have already covered how to change manually. Now, sometimes you need a write a paper and submit it in somewhere in conference. Then in conference, the by default, the format of the page is 2 column, 3 column, depending on the requirement. So, break your writing into vertical columns can be done with the help of columns button available in page layout tab. So how? Here by default you can see that my all content are in one page, or you can say that in one column. Now I want to change my format to 2 column. So how? Go to the page layout tab, click on columns option. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, left, right, and more columns also available there. So I have taken 2. Let's take, sorry, click on column 2. Now my whole document is converted into 2 columns. So depending on your need, you can choose the column option. Other than this, there are three more options are available here: breaks, line numbers, hyphenation. So what it is? Break means, as I already told you when I have discussed insert tab, so how to break your page into two. This option can also be done here because of page layout option. Line number, if you want to add numbers to the side of each line, then this can be done like that. Like that. Here, each line are started with numbers. Okay. And what is hyphen? You can have the computer break words into parts and add hyphens to make justified or other aligned text look more even. You easily see that whenever you write anything, sometimes some words are so long that it cannot be accommodate at the last of the sentence. So it break down into a next line. Thus, the formatting are not looks good. For that purpose, this hyphenation can be used. You can easily see that. I'm going to click on hyphenation, automatic. Now, you can see that our, then hyphen, selves. These single word are so lengthy that it cannot be accommodated in single line. So, hyphenation convert it into two parts by including hyphen between them. Again, look at that part. Here you can see that ourselves are unable to get the space in first line. But after doing this hyphenation, some part of ourselves can be accommodated like this, automatic. Now, our are accommodated in single line and the next part of ourselves are accommodate in second line of the paragraph. This is the use of hyphenation. Okay, it is very important. It can be asked in your exam, what is hyphenation? Okay, I already discussed. There are three tabs. You can see margin tab, paper tab, and layout tab. Now, page background. Sometimes you can see that your document is printed very well, but in the background something is written. Like it is do not copy or some institution name or like private document, something like that. This can be done with the help of page background. In page background, first one is watermark. Add a large, usually gray message as a background to the text. This is often used to show a special category for the document. such as confidential. So how? Here you can also see in my PowerPoint presentation, I have taken a background image. You can see that this is my logo, JP. It is a very transparent gray shaded message. Like this, you can also done with MS Word. How? Go to the page layout tab, click on watermark, and then, for example, I have taken confidential. You can see that horizontally confidential will be appeared. Something went wrong. Here, you can see that. Unable to see in the previous page, it is very light shaded message. Do not copy. But when it is printed, then you can easily see. Okay. So based on your requirement, you can also change the custom watermark. So how? Click on custom watermark. A dialog box will be appear. You can insert picture watermark also. Let's take, click on picture watermark, select picture from your computer. Like that, I have taken my logo, insert, and then click on OK. You can see that it look like a very, I'm going to scale it by using 100%. Here, you can see that a gray shaded message will be appeared in each page of your document. Other than this, the page color. This is more useful for viewing on a computer and less useful for printing. Why? When you print, many printers will leave irregular blank margins at the edges. So, if you wish to have color on the page, it is easier just to use colored paper, okay, rather than using page color option. I'm going to see you. These are the margins that I already discussed. Now I am going to color it. Go to the page layout tab, click on page color. I have taken something like this. Now the color of the page are converted from white to something else depending on your need. But again, this will happen only when you are viewing on your computer. For printing, you have to purchase a colored page. Other than this, the whole color will not be printed on your paper. Okay. And the last one is page border. I already discussed in insert tab. So I am not going to cover in this video lecture. Next one is paragraph. Paragraph spacing determines the amount of space above or below a paragraph. There are two things, indentation and spacing. So, what do you mean by indentation? You can change only the left or right indentation. Other than this, you can also change the indent manually by placing the mouse pointer at indent end on the ruler. So, I'm going to give you the practical sense here. In the ruler part, you can see the indentation marker, or you can say that a mover. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to move. Now you can see this. The whole content of your document move to the left. Here, you can see that. I have clicked on this. That's why the effect are done from the next line. Now I have clicked on first line of my document. So I'm going to change now this one. This paragraph is now indent to the left. If you want to change the whole document, move towards left. So select the content of your document, move the cursor to the left, the whole document move towards left. Other than this, the paragraph option, indent option, you can change the left margin and the right margin. Here, you can change. I'm going to change it towards right. Now, something, the paragraph and the page are width from left and right accordingly. And what are the space? Spacing means what are the difference between the paragraph as well as the spacing between the two lines. For example, here 0, so I have taken something else. Here you can see that the changes. Now the difference between the two paragraph are going further towards 30 points. Now I am going to decrease it. Now it comes closer to each other. Okay? So depending on your need, you can change the indentation and spacing of your paragraph. Now, at the last, the arrangement. This area allows you to quickly arrange how graphic elements appear on your page. Either you can take a position or bring to front or send to the back of the text wrapping, and many more options. So how it will be done? I'm going to give you a practical knowledge. So here I'm going to insert a picture from my computer. Let's take my logo. Now, logo will be appear here. For example, I think I have to paste it here. Now, Now, if you want some changes how my image will appear, you can see that after the view, there is a format tab appear and you can change the brightness, contrast, recolor, compress picture, change picture, reset picture and all other option available like this. Style, you can change. Oval, I have taken oval. But other than this, you can change the content and the picture both. Go to the page layout tab, click on text wrapping. Now, various options will be appear in line with text, square, tight, behind text. Now, I'm going to take this one. The picture will appear to the behind of the text. Here, you can see that. Okay. So, based on your need, you can select this option. Bring to front. Bring send to the back. Okay. So, based on your need, you can select the position where you want to insert your picture. I have taken the position in the page, right and center. So, all the content are appear to the left and above and below the picture. So, I think it is very clear how to arrange your picture images in your document. You can align, you can group, you can rotate your graphics as well. I'm going to rotate it. Rotate to the left 90 degree. Now my image are converted accordingly. Okay. So that's all for today. Today we learned about the introduction of page layout tab and all the functionality under page layout tab. In the next class, we will start MS Word mailing tab in detail. It is very important for 9th class standard students. So thank you so much.